Yo, what is up, YouTube? This is the video everybody needs to see, okay? So, this girl, Ma'Khia Bryant, was shot to death by the police in Ohio. And it was just publicized everywhere. A lot of celebrities chimed in. The game, LeBron James doing their typical Democrat politician thing, and they're like saying that this needs to stop. The cop did the wrong thing. Now, the body cam footage shows about 9 seconds the cop had to react. Okay, we're gonna break it down. I need you to tell me, no matter what side you're on, or if you're not on either side, if you have a better solution, which is what I think I have. And my solution is we need to cancel race, because this situation proves that if we cancel race, then we'll actually get to judge the bad apples for the bad apples, not just on the police side, but also on the street side as well. There's bad apples on both sides, okay? So let's get started. Someone calls 911, okay? If you don't know what story the Ma'Khia Bryant is, someone calls 911 and says that there is a mob formed in front of someone's residence, and someone has a weapon, a deadly weapon, which is a knife, which automatically lets the police know, hey, this is a dangerous situation. That's all they know, okay? They don't know who's who. They don't have a chance to talk. Now, let's see if we can actually get let me see. I'm going to see if we can actually get the audio or the footage of the actual situation. And I know they don't actually show the actual situation, so we should be good on that. But let's just see right now what this woman says, because I want to actually talk. I want to respond to what this woman says. This is Entertainment Tonight, Canada. So let's go.
It's, mothers everywhere are just horrified. And I think that also,
Mothers are horrified.
To Sonny's point and to your point, where's the de-escalation?
Where's the de-escalation? Okay, that was the first thing she says. Where is the de-escalation? This is what the far left or the Democrats or whatever you want to say it, y'all are never the ones that actually take the burden of getting society in order on your own shoulders. What would you do? Okay? What would you do if you got called to a situation? I want everyone to comment in the comments, and you see this huge person. Let's be honest, Ma'Khia Bryant looked like she was about 7'2". You know what I'm saying? 800 pounds, bigger than the cops from every scene. We're going to look at it together. It don't matter. I'm the only real person left, I guess. She looked huge, and she looked 40. Okay? Who cares how her TikTok makes her look 10? These people listen to what they say.
The conversation. You had training in this. You are trained. That is your job.
That's
to go
right.
in there
and to
not
his
add
job.
Fuel to a fire.
He didn't add fuel to a fire. Now, they made a decent point, and this applies somewhere that I agree with. More often than not, when it comes to black and brown people, when the police shoot them, which is less than they shoot white people, it's always deadly force, they say right away. And this is just the news narrative. This actually isn't the reality of the situation. You have to understand why the news was created. Look at Project Mockingbird with the CIA, okay? Look that up and understand it before you come back and comment. Understand what that is. Understand what the news is. These people are trying to give you a one-sided... Really, they're trying to play in your emotions to control you and give you fake information. Now, the reality of this situation is we seen this beast of a woman cocking back a very big knife. And what do we know? That if somebody hits you with a knife in the neck or anywhere, if she would have got a chance to swing that knife, ooh, tattoos busting. But no, if she got a chance to swing that knife and stab that other girl was standing there waiting for the police. Let's break down the whole situation, okay? Let's break down the whole situation. This big beastly woman was. And make sure everyone shares the video and subscribe if you're new, okay? Because I talk about all the stuff. I play games with all you guys. It's all good. But anyways, let's lay out the situation, okay? This beastie woman was in her driveway, and her dad, it finds out, was standing next to her. The girl in pink, or whoever was there to fight her, okay, was standing at the end of the driveway, and there was a car in between the two, okay? And then there was also... That girl was the backup girl. The girl in the pink, she was backup for the girl trying to fight the other girl. The girl had a knife, lived there. The other girl, they said, had a knife too, okay? That's what the police report said. So, the girl shows up at the other girl's house to fight her, probably over some stupid ass nigga, okay? That's my guess. Some uneducated, fucking stupid person is there fighting. Because obviously they're there the beef. They're there beefing. All right, they're beefing. Listen, these people are showing up to each other's houses to fist fight. I'm from the land of protect your home with guns. You're not going to come attack my family. You're sadly mistaken if you think you're going to come attack my family and not end up dead, okay? There's no fighting for me. I'm too grown. There's too much risk. Even in a hand-to-hand combat, there's too much risk of injury to just shoot a fair one. If you attack me, or you let me know you're about to attack me with any kind of verbal or whatever cues, the police gonna come there just in a calm situation because they just gonna be cleaning it up. And that's how a man protects his home. But see, Ma'Khia's father is not a man. And let's talk about why this is all his fault. Now, this is my point of view of it. Like I said, it's gonna be different than y'all's. He's standing in the freaking driveway next to his daughter who got murdered to death. And then some other girl who she's arguing with is face to face, and they're having a heated conversation. The police arrive. At the end of the driveway, that's the other girl's backup, which is just standing there like this, like with her hands crossed or whatever, not really doing something. When that big emotional mammoth of a woman, Ma'Khia, sees the police or whatever, she uses this as a chance to sneak attack the other girl. Okay? Sneak attack. They start just squabbing. They start squabbing, okay? Because the police is there. I don't know if she thought the police was supposed to jump into a fight with two gorillas with knives, but nobody will do that. That is not what you... Yeah, this lady right here says you're supposed to be trained. Yeah, you're not trained to fight gorillas with knives. Those things get put down. I don't care. You can judge me all you want. You can cancel me. This is what's going on when the cop shows up. And mind you, he had 9 seconds, for Christ's sakes. So what happens? This Ma'Khia Bryant person with a big butcher knife from the kitchen is pushing this lady back. And she's so strong, she shoves this lady like 10 feet towards the police. And this lady ends up on the ground. And what does her coward father do? He runs up with boots on and tries to kick a woman in the face that's laying on the ground after Big Bertha shoves this lady 20 feet on the ground. Her father starts running up to her to start kicking her in the head. Can you believe a man fighting these little girls? And can you believe this man even lets his kid out of the house to confront and argue with this? She's screaming at the top of her lungs at 13 or 14, however old this mammoth is. She's screaming at the top of her lungs in a neighborhood with another girl in the driveway for an hour or something, they said. And this coward of a father is standing there next to him like, you take the L, buddy. You take the L. So anyway... This is what needed to happen. If I'm a grown-ass man, which I am, and I got a 13-year-old daughter, and some fucking idiots come to our driveway, they come to my driveway to try to fist fight one of my family members, guess what, motherfucker? My daughter's not going outside, and I'll go out in the driveway myself, armed to the teeth, if somebody wants to bring their family to try to fucking violate my constitutional rights to protect my home, you're getting put down. There's bullets flying, like, period. You're not gonna come have an organized mob and come to my family. It would have been over so quickly. Nobody would want to come to my house like that. See, he has to run a household full of. Think about the way he runs his household, that a 13-year-old thinks she can conduct such a ceremony on his property. But anyway, I digress. So basically, this coward's trying to kick a woman in the face. And mind you, this is all during the 9 seconds that the cop got on his body cam. He's coming up. He's just coming up to the scene to see what's going on. And then he gets fucking terrified because this fucking gorilla starts dragging a victim around the yard like Harambe. Okay, this is the truth. So this lands right at the cop's feet. Boom. This girl with a knife just starts fucking lineman from the NFL, this bitch, plows her into the ground and fucking is looking for more victims. Right after she plows her into the ground, she sees the cop standing there and ignores him. This whole time the police officer's like, hey, stop. I'm here. Stop, everybody. Hey. Girl lands at his feet. Dad's sitting here trying to kick a woman in the face. He's trying to boot this girl. I don't know what's going on at this point. But at the same time as Dad's swinging his legs to boot this girl, and the cop's trying to deal with that, he looks up, and Big Bertha has the girl that was just sitting on the side, like waiting for the cop, like gonna talk to him. Big Bertha's pinned her on her car, like fucking Mortal Kombat, and she clearly has a huge knife ready to just give it to her and split her in half. And the cop reacts like he sees her cocked back ready to go, and she's clearly attacking everybody, and he just bow, 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 bow. And then the coward that was trying to kick the woman in the face, I shit you not, has the nerve to say, you, my baby. He turns around, my baby. I know you didn't shoot my baby. Your baby? What is in the water? Because that is a 7'2" defensive tackle for the what's the Ohio for the Cleveland Browns. Okay? I don't care what y'all saying, bro. Like, there has to be a line where we gotta cancel race, because everybody's trying to hide these criminals behind having this. They think the same skin color as me. We're all different, okay? We can't accept anything with race anymore. If Joe Biden really cared about race, if the system really cared about ending racism systemically, then they would cancel race. They would make it illegal to make music. They would make it illegal to make music that's race baiting. They would make it illegal to make music that's about gangbanging. They would make it illegal to make music that's about... They would make it illegal. And besides the music, that would be the first step. Because right now, instead of making things that destroy our communities illegal in music, they're perpetuating it. Okay? Obama had a bunch of toxic people who make music come to the White House. People who make bad music for people's soul. Okay? This is the truth. If they really wanted racism to end, they would cancel race. Race needs to not be considered. The news, it should be illegal for the news to talk about race. Right now, look at what they're saying. Black 13-year-old. Black. They want you to be under the spell of black. They need to take that away out of the equation. Okay? They need to not hide behind none of that. They need to not refer to Black Lives Matter. They need to not refer to the KKK. They need to not refer to these groups, the Taliban. If there is this group that's so dangerous and powerful, and they're recruiting like crazy, and they're trying to attack everyone, why would you give them a name or call them by their real name to respect them? Everyone doesn't want Jake Paul to be buzzing like that right now. So a lot of people in the MMA community is calling him the YouTuber because they don't want to promote him. They calling in the YouTubers. So anyone watching that stuff doesn't know who they're talking about if they don't know what happened before that. They just say the YouTuber. That's how you would treat that if you didn't want to perpetuate it. Why do they make these criminals who are doing these felonies more famous? Why are they giving them a platform to become so famous? All these killers and mass shooters, they know for one thing is for sure. If you do that stupid shit, then they're going to put you on the news and say your name. And that should be enough to tell us to stop doing that. Okay? It should be a no-brainer what we do about these situations. But for some reason, politicians, LeBron James, people like that cannot wait till one of these things happen and there's a martyr to say black versus cop, Bulls versus Blazers, tall versus short, white versus Mexican, USA versus Pakistan, red versus blue. Even with boxing and fighting, red versus blue, red corner, blue corner, Democrat, Republican. It's all the same coin. It's all two sides of the same coin. So we cancel race. That's the only way to go. It should be, don't listen to the news about all this. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see if I can find the video. This lady's saying some stupid stuff. Listen.
And what happened there? I think that, where's your training? That to me stood out. How disrespectful. But I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken for that family, the community.
Where's your training? How ignorant. I wonder what you would do. Anne Hathaway, you know? What would you honestly do if you were there? Okay? So here's the video for the cop. Okay? Here's the video from the cop's point of view. Right here. And you can tell me what you think. So, boom. I'm going to turn the volume all the way down for y'all. Look at that. So that's her coward dad right there that I talked about. Let's look at this. So here's him walking up. Perfect. You can see everything. You can see everything now. So now look. The girl I talked about in the pink, she's right here. She's trying to talk to the police right now. Okay? This girl in the pink's trying to talk to the police to get everything sorted out. Big Bertha is over there in the background arguing with another girl. Look how quick this happens. And watch her coward dad come up. Boom. That's what the cop sees, okay? So automatically, like I said, Big Bertha just rushed her with a knife in hand, mind you. It's only been 3 seconds. Knife in hand, she sees the police, rushes over to this lady, slams her on the ground. Now, look at the dude come into the scene. Her coward father comes into the scene to kick that girl in the face. Now watch this dude. Watch this dude over here. He's going to take a kick at this woman on the ground. At the same time, his huge 6'5" daughter that everyone's trying to act like is a little kid is trying to murder someone with a big knife. Look at that. So he's kicking this woman on the ground. Look at that. That's her dad. So now look at what we got here. This cop shows up, knows someone's with a knife. He doesn't know who lives there or nothing. He sees this guy and his daughter, look at, pinned on the car. The girl who actually was just waiting to talk to the cop. So she got her pinned, excuse me, with a big ass butcher's knife. This ain't about race, man. This is about being bad people. He pulled up on a bunch of fucking bad people. And if you're in a barrel full of crabs If somebody starts fucking stabbing someone to death, you shoot them in the fucking head. Ain't no taser. Look at that big ass mammoth. Let's be honest. What are we talking about here? Look at her. She's fucking huge. Look at that normal sized human over there. I'm huge. What the fuck are we talking about here? So here we go. Boom. Right there. She got a knife up to that girl's face. She's contacting her with the knife. She started to swing it and she swung it, came across her. Now she's stabbing this person who was not doing anything. Who cares what the argument was before? That's the move, okay? Now let's go to this other view. This is the new view. Damn. Is this sad? Yes. Are they criminals, though? Yes. They're performing felonies. I don't care who they are, how old you are. You don't have the right. That's what's wrong with you pea-brain Democrats. You don't have the right to assault someone and think that all they have to do is fight you back or de-escalate. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all think y'all could break into somebody's house, steal something, and I won't just put a bullet in your face. You think it's like, okay, I'm caught. We don't know what you're there for, and it's proven that when you're desperate, you would hurt people to get out of whatever situation you're in. So since you're trying to hurt people to get out of the situation that you're in, when you're desperate, we can't trust all that use a taser stuff against people like y'all. Okay? That's the truth. I don't care how you take it. Now let's look at what actually happens, okay? Because this is going to be crazy. Now watch this right now. So look, the cop walks up. Look at running up to her. Look at that. Got the knife. I mean, did y'all see that? Like, that was so sad. Like, what? So, yeah, that was her the whole time. That was her the whole time. First, she goes after... Hold on, there. Hold on. Up there. I can't get close enough to it. Actually, yes, I can. Hold on. Okay. Let's do this the right way. Save the scene. Okay, so... Hold on. If you notice up here, there she is right there, okay? She's the one pressing the girl against the car, okay? She's also the one that initiated... She's also one that initiated the attack, okay? If you see at first. She pushes the first girl down... Then you clearly see her coward father. Watch. Let me see if we can slow this down. Speed. A quarter of the speed. Here we go, y'all. Take a look. There we go. From the other side of the street. How you doing, baby? Oh, all right, let me quit. Yeah, baby. Okay, now look. Watch up at the top here. Look at Big Bertha. Watch when it start happening. She attacking the other girl right now. Look. Boom. She hit her. She got a knife in her hand too. And the cop watching this. The girl falls. Now he's trying to break it up. He's like, stop. Watch her dad. Her dad's creeping up right now. He kicks at her. Boom. He tries to get his daughter. But look, he kicks her in the face. Boom. Kicks the girl in the face. At the same time, At the same exact time, his daughter is attempting to stab somebody. I mean, I rest my case. Who can't see? Who would have wanted? So say that that's your mom that's against the car. She was just standing there. From the police's point of view, you clearly seen from the police point of view that she wasn't actually trying to do nothing. She was just trying to talk to the cops and get it squared away. And she getting attacked with a knife right there. I mean, what do you want her to do? You let me know in the comments, man. This is a hot button topic. Just slow down. You feel me? So